Hello, beautiful soul. Pause. Feel your lungs rise. The air you just drew in was altered by trees that have never seen you, by turbine blades spinning across oceans, by volcanic sighs older than every memory you carry. Proof that reality is already a co-authored manuscript authored in drafts of breath. Today, I lay bare the hidden typesetting of that manuscript, the way every choice, question, and micro-gesture presses fresh glyphs into the paper of existence. Together, we will trace how reality is shaped, and how effortlessly you are shaping it even now. Reality begins as raw attention, primordial, ambient, neither true nor false. Imagine light before it meets an eye, sound before it touches an eardrum. In that pre-perception state, potential sprawls like an unwalked desert. Then you glance, and the desert sprouts a single footprint. Attention collapses possibility into pattern, the way a camera shutter freezes photons into photograph. Wherever you place sustained noticing, fabric condenses. Relationships thicken, skills sprout. Coincidences queue up in uncanny obedience. This is not mysticism. It is neuroplasticity meeting quantum indeterminacy in a secret handshake. Yet attention alone is colorless until it couples with meaning. Meaning is the lens that bends attention's raw light into image, and lenses are forged from story. Two people witness the same storm cloud. One sees omen, the other sees rainfall for parched seedlings. Meaning tilts reality's trajectory. Cultures weaponize it into dogma. Healers distill it into ritual. Marketers spin it into desire. Your private meanings, the metaphors you nurse in the dark, are outposts where entire personal universes crystallize. Examine them gently, swap a single metaphor, and watch landscapes remodel overnight. Once meaning stabilizes, language enters as blueprint. Spoken, written, coded, hummed, language is architecture for invisible convictions. We name constellations, and sailors navigate by them. We label a cluster of symptoms syndrome, and healthcare systems pivot around the term. We call pixels art, and museums arise to house them. Each word is a small directive to the cosmos. Organize yourself like this. When enough voices repeat the directive, it ossifies into sidewalk, policy, tradition. Audit the vocabulary you circulate. Every utterance is seed stock for futures. Attention, meaning, and language swirl into shared imagination, the field where individual dreams cross-pollinate into collective myths. Money is shared imagination, so is professionalism, so is nation. Imagine 7 billion minds rendering the same augmented overlay atop the world. That overlay becomes as solid as limestone, despite being made of pure agreement. Change spreads fastest here. Memetics outpaces infrastructure, because a viral idea reroutes billions of neural networks before a single brick can move. Finally comes embodied action, the sealing wax on reality's scroll. Action drags dream into density, coaxing neurons and symbols to recruit atoms. You click publish, someone reads at 3 a.m. and decides to quit a job. A butterfly of pixels flaps and entire labor markets reconfigure over decades. No gesture is isolate. Action entangles chains of causality longer than any one lifetime. When undertaken with intentional attention, lucid meaning, precise language, and communal imagination, action becomes alchemy, turning thought into stone temples, revolutions, lullabies that outlive bloodlines. Now let's test the formula in real time. Think of a corner of your life that feels inert. Place bright attention on it. See its textures, failures, half-dormant hopes. Float a fresh metaphor over it. If your finances are a stagnant pond, rename them a river with tributaries yet to be mapped. Speak this new metaphor aloud, give it grammar. My river of resources is widening. Share the metaphor in the comments below. Watch others riff on it, amplify it, braid it into their own maps. Then take one small embodied action, a $5 transfer to savings, a spreadsheet born from curiosity rather than dread. Feel the sediment start to shift. Reality recalculates course like a GPS receiving updated coordinates. Some warnings offered with tenderness. If you neglect attention, unconscious algorithms will farm it for you. If you assign meaning in fear, your lens will curve light toward paranoia. If language becomes sloppy, your blueprints crumble into incoherent scaffolds. If shared imagination is left unweeded, Inherited myths colonize fresh mind soil. If action never arrives, castles glide by overhead, uninhabited mirages. But tuned with care, the same 5 levers, attention, meaning, language, imagination, action, become a pentagram of creative sovereignty. So I invite you now into a brief ritual. Close your eyes after this line. Inhale once for attention, exhale into meaning. Whisper a word you've never used for yourself. Let it tremble in your throat, colonize the air. See it spread across a horizon of minds, yours first, then those who will read your comment. When you open your eyes, move a single muscle in alignment with that word. Maybe a finger pressing send. Maybe a step toward a daunting conversation. Feel the click of reality's typewriter as the page advances. Then return here and share. What word did you release? What horizon did it tint? Reading one another's words, we will watch in slow astonishment as new shorelines appear on the collective map. Proof in real time that reality is not a solid wall, but a pliable manuscript begging for ink. Thank you for shaping with me. Every view, every comment, every silent resonance is another line in the evolving draft. Until next transmission, keep your metaphors golden, your actions intentional, and your attention luminous. Reality is listening.